So tell me about Lint Head Gals and how that song came to be.
Yeah, Sean Mullins. I was sitting at a house in Nashville, Tennessee with Sean Mullins, owned by Lori White. She had just produced his album, and we were all crashing at her house, and she wasn't there. We were dog sitting, and the group of my friends and I were songwriting in her living room, and we were figuring out, like, what are we going to write about today? And we went out into the porch, and we just started looking out into the beautiful wilderness and thinking, why would anyone move into the city from the country? And Sean said, well, in the Industrial Revolution, my grandma was a lint head gal, and she moved into the city to avoid the patriarchal society of the farm life. She wanted to get out of that world and become an independent woman, and in one way that worked, and in another it was a slave to another system. But she became a lint head gal, and so I said, that's a song, and I just ran and grabbed my journal, and so it's about Sean Mullins' grandmother.
That is fantastic.
And so now I know that they're also the mill girls.
That's right.
Mill girls are the lint head gals.
Exactly right.
Same thing.
Oh, thanks
Great.
for coming home and sharing that with us.
Very cool. Yeah, thank you. I was going to say this after the song, but I was informed by Bob here, who is so graciously hosting us this evening, about a little bit more about the space we're in. And this next song calls to the space we're in, because the first women who worked in the mills, the mill women, is that what you call them?
Mill girls.
Mill girls. The mill girls worked here. Mill girls. And it was during the Industrial Revolution, when the men were employed in the farms, but they needed some people to help create the fabric. And this next song is actually written about them mill girls, also informally named the Lint Head Gals.